What is going on, guys? Today we're talking about Pengu, as Pengu's down 13% on the day. But more importantly, the entire crypto market's having a meltdown. The entire stock market's melting down. We're down 9% in terms of the day for the markets. 3 years went from 27 fear to 17 fear. Bitcoin prices submerged all the way to $76,000. This is a 4-month low. We're seeing Bitcoin or Ethereum on a 500-day low as well. It's absolutely scary what's going on in the market. So let's talk about what's going on. Pengu. Is Pengu going to continue to dip from here? Should you sell your Pengu? Let's talk about it. But before we do that, I want to ask you, haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Last time we made a Pengu update video, we're talking about the Pengu ETFs. At this point, whether ETFs come or not, that's not going to change Pengu. Right now, the reason why Pengu is crashing, if this general market sentiment is very, very bearish. A lot of selling going on. I would see the markets are down 10%. But volume of nearly 200%. And I imagine most of this volume is coming from selling pressure, definitely not buying. And the great indicator for that is the extreme fear and greed index, which is, again, just a terrible situation to be in right now, especially for all of us meme coin investors. Entire meme coin market down 14% on the day. On the month, we're down a whopping 25%, with Pengu just falling off the charts. At one point, a top 4, top 5 cryptocurrency, now losing its rank all the way. Not even a top 100 cryptocurrency on the board, with a market cap of $260 million, or less than $260 million. Question comes, should you sell your Pengu? Should you buy more? What is at play? Let's talk about it. So, if you're subscribed to this channel, you know I've been very bullish on Pengu. And we see officially as of now, Pengu is in the red, down 17%. And that's apparent to CoinMarketCap, because he believes it'll set this price. But in reality, guys, we are so down the side. Funny. Because in reality, this token not counting those got airdrop, but anyone who bought in, especially at launch, we bought it at $4 to $5 billion market cap. So we are down tremendously. And this could be a loading phase. The only issue is, how long do we have to hold for? Because if we do enter crypto winter, it could be 3-4 years before we see a comeback. However, and like I said in my video earlier today talking about the crypto crash, which I definitely recommend you guys checking out on, if we see this is a small bump in the road and we're going to see recoveries from here, then yeah, it could be a good time to buy. But only time will tell. The time from this video, it's approximately 2:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday. But Monday morning when markets open, with more tariff news coming, is this going to affect the stock market and the crypto market more? It's very possible. On the month, Pengu's down 35%. On the week, down 30%. And on the day, down a whopping 12%. Market meltdown. Pengu's strong. People are still pretty bullish. We've seen sentiment for Ethereum looking mild. Okay? Everyone's just talking about what's going on. We go to the official Pengu X page. And we can see 10 hours ago, we arrived at the White House and we're ready to negotiate to any tariffs placed on Penguin Island. So they're just in the meat of it, right? At the end of the day, meme coins are all about community. So that's what they're doing. They're focusing on community. At time of chaos, they can't really do anything for the price. What they can do is to grow, expand the community, and that's what they're doing, which makes me bullish on a project that is so community forward, right? A lot of booths, they're going to be in the Hong Kong Web3 Festival. So they're doing their thing. They're engaging on socials. They're really building community. At the end of the day, the heart of crypto is community. So it's good to see that they're going out doing their thing and just being a part of the crypto fam. So that's good to see. In terms of community sentiment still remains to be bullish. Even with all this craziness going on, people still seem to be bullish for Pengu. And that's what I like to see as a holder, right? A strong community, bearish mindset, which looks like across the board we are seeing bullish behavior, right? Sky spots some more Pengu. Everyone is just bullish on Pengu. Now, let's talk about price predictions. Where are we going to see Pengu in the short term? It's hard to say. We're probably going to be dedicated video after tomorrow afternoon or Monday afternoon to kind of see where the market takes us. Because if we see some changes in the office, in the White House, for example, we might see change in sentiment. We might see a bullish sentiment, and this could have been a small flash in the pan. In my personal experience, based off history of the past and last bull run, a flash crash like this could last approximately a week or two. right? Potentially even longer. Do I think we're here or here? In my opinion, I feel like we're here. I don't think we've reached the maximum FOMO level of the market just yet. Some people do believe we're here. We're at the sell-off period. But I feel like we're over here. And only time will tell. Again, I don't want to overpromise, underdeliver here. Again, not nothing. This is financial advice. But that's right. I see the vibe, right? We're seeing just in China stock market suffers worst single-day crash since 2008. So whole economy's in storm right now. Right? Then we have sensitive post-oil season soon. At this point, only time will tell. One post that's really true is Bitcoin's true value emerges in times of chaos, like we saw during the pandemic. If the sentiment is to be true, if we do see a meltdown in the stock market and money starts shifted back to this crypto market, we could see money revive into meme coins again as well, which may seem very bullish. We see crypto crash is trending on X as well, and everyone's top focus happens to be around the crypto crash as Trump kind of sets the whole world on fire, right? We see ETH at 50 at 1.5K, Bitcoin at 78, Solana at 100. It's not looking too great, but hopefully we see some reversals real soon. Again, guys, I don't want to sound overly bearish. I actually have a general bullish sentiment in the market. I think this is a small correction in the long road ahead of us. But again, stay tuned for more update videos. And make sure to check out my last video on should you sell Bitcoin during this crypto crash. It's posted a couple hours ago, where I go more in depth on my mindset on where I think the market is going to go from here. Now, that's our video. Like always, friends, it's financial advice, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Until